Guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Today is my planning day, so I am going to take you along with me as I plan out the month of December. If you are not subscribed, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you are notified of all of my future videos. Now, I've done several planning day vlogs in the past, sharing about my planning process. December is a little bit different, obviously, because we have Christmas, so it's super busy. There are less homeschool things that I need to plan out. Actually, there is no homeschool stuff that I really need to plan out because we take our big homeschool break from Thanksgiving to New Year's. I do have some resources that we are using in the month of December. Tentatively, we will see if we get through them or not. They are mainly to have on hand if we need extra stuff to do. So yes, I will share with you the things that I will be going over today and sort of take you step by step through my planning process. My planning day does not take an entire day. I say this every time I do a planning day vlog. I have it down to a science. I mark my days off at the beginning of the calendar year to have it on the calendar that is a specific day that I will sit down and reflect and plan out the month ahead, work on goals. If there are projects that I haven't gotten to in the month that I want to do, I know that is extra time that I have. It's typically a light school day for us. We are actually in our winter break at this point, so the kids don't have any work. I do have some errands to run this morning. I have to go to the grocery store and I have to go to the library to pick up some things that I requested. And I have an incredible headache this morning. I think it's because there's a storm coming tomorrow, but my goodness, my head is just in a lot of pain. So we will see how today goes. So what I'm going to do is share the resources that I work through and kind of take you along with my process. Okay, so this is what I have for my planning. I'm going to do a top down just because I figured it would be easier. This is my big family calendar. It lives in our kitchen. So I write down anything that is pertaining to the family. Over here, I tend to just use as a brain dump space for projects that I need Matt's help with as I think of them throughout the day, just so they're in one spot. Everybody can see them. I do color code everything. I have all of my pens. I don't use all of these. I just pulled them all out of my little bag to write things down. I do have some stickers, not too many, just, you know, things to designate appointments or the dog or whatnot. I did print out, I don't know if this will come through on the video or not because I just printed it in black and white, the last month of 2022 from the home planner printables that I have. I'm still kind of undecided on how I'm going to use this, but I mainly wanted to have access to the weekly projects that each week is. Oh gosh, wrap Christmas gifts. You know, sometimes I don't even have our presents until the last week before Christmas. So we'll see. Plan holiday meals, enjoy your family. Obviously, that is definitely an important one. I also have my life planner. Right now, I have been using these dashboard pages to plan out my goals, so I will be doing that. I have my goals from last month all filled out. I will go over this more in my goals update video, but I will set this up as well. I already did set up my monthly calendar for all of our appointments and activities that we are doing in December, and I will transfer a lot of that onto this big family calendar. Then I did also find my little Christmas booklet that I'm going to be using. This is just from Simplified. It's their little pineapple design. It's a really small little notebook. I used it for Thanksgiving planning, and I did make some notes about some things in Thanksgiving for my baking and my cooking that every year I say What did I do last year again? And of course, I never write it down. I've been doing this now for 15 years and still do not write things down, but I did this year. You know, it takes some time for me to learn new things. So this is for my Christmas planning, my Christmas lists. I won't film that because, you know, that's personal and not really necessary. And then my budget check-in is really just checking online for the banks. So the first thing that I'm going to do is just get everything down that I need to on the family calendar. Okay, so I have the family calendar pretty much done. I'm sure there's going to be stuff that I put down here. Right now, it's just not the time that I'm thinking about it. Now what I'm going to do is write out my December goals, which are really family focused and Christmas focused. And actually I say that, but I have some goal stuff that I want to work on as well. Yes, so that is going to be my next step, to work through setting up my goals for December. And I actually do have a few other things that I want to put in my my monthly planner for my individual planner, but I'm not sure on the dates yet. It's more things like, when am I going to sit down and do reflections for 2022 and think about goal planning for 2023. What I used to do was I would take the last week of the month between Christmas and New Year's and use that as a time of reflection and answering questions and brain dumping and figuring out what I want in the year ahead. However, I have noticed as my kids have gotten older, I tend to start thinking about some of that stuff a little bit earlier, but I really have to be in the right frame of mind to do good reflection. If I'm tired or if I'm cranky or if we have been super busy, that reflection time is not well used, and I tend to be more negative than positive and recognizing some of my accomplishments. So I am going to sit down and try and map out when in December I'm going to be working on goal things, but that is all subject to change. So I'm not going to write it on this big calendar. Also, it doesn't really affect the family at all, besides when we start to do vision boards and such with the kids, which I do every year, but I do those after January 1st. So I get all of my stuff done before the kids. Yes. So I'm going to put the family calendar back on the wall and then work on my goals for December. Okay, I have finished pretty much all of my planning for the day. It didn't take me very long, maybe like an hour. It's a little bit longer because I was filming it, maybe an hour and a half. I just finished my goals for December, which I'm really excited about. I have a lot of stuff on my list to I broke down a lot of stuff on my list, mainly because 2023, planning for 2023, there's a lot of steps that I go through. There are a lot of different things that I need to set up, budgets, reading journal, all of that kind of stuff. I hope to get a lot of it done earlier in the month. I'm not sure if I will. I do have that week, the last week of December between Christmas and New Year's, where I can do a lot of goal planning if I'm unable to get a lot of stuff done during the month. We shall see. The one thing that I still want to do is set up the some of these tasks, these monthly action items I want to put on my Erin Condren Life Planner schedule, just so that I have them plugged in a little bit. I need to block off some time, but I might be able to also do a lot of this stuff in the early mornings when I get up. I'm not sure yet, so I probably won't put anything down on the schedule. And actually, I printed these out specifically for the projects. This is my home planner, and the weekly projects are organize gift wrapping supplies, wrap Christmas gifts, plan holiday meals, and then enjoy family. So those projects, while helpful, are not really going to be projects that I will work on during these weeks. Because like this next week is organized gift wrapping supplies. All of that stuff is already organized. I don't need to deal with that. I don't need any gift bags or tissue paper or wrapping paper or anything like that. We have all of that in the basement already. Yeah, so that's okay. Yeah, but that is kind of my planning day. There's more that I probably could be doing right now, but December is so weird because we have a lot of family things that we're trying to do, but we're also not scheduling our time that much. I don't have a lot of things that are specific things that need to be done a specific day. It's more we can get up in the morning and decide, well, do we want to do lights in the night at night? Do we want to have a hot cocoa day? Do we want to go to the library? Do we want to go to the coffee shop or to Barnes and Noble or to a movie or whatnot? You know, we don't have anything tying us down in the month of December, so that is really good. And I don't need to plan that stuff out because it really depends on how everybody is feeling. Last year, I tried to plan a lot of stuff out and put a lot of things on the calendar before December. And then when everybody was sick, nothing ended up happening. So it was kind of a waste for me to use that time to plan out stuff. Anyways, so I'm going to wrap up this planning day vlog here. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and I will see you in the next one. Thanks guys. Bye.